Hey guys, it's Jay the Vaping Guy here. Doing another review. Of course, I didn't plan this one out. So I got some eSteem e-liquid. Here, I'll bring it down here. And it is a watermelon, 18 milligrams. I got it from eCulture Store, from Chris. And he sent them to me. I got these free of charge. Didn't pay shipping or anything on them. For my opinion. My opinion being my opinion. I like some of them. Not the greatest fan of everything, but I'll give my best opinion. So, this one here is the watermelon. Actually, before I start anything else, this is the first of the series. I've got 7 of his juices. I do have to make a disclaimer. I am comfortable. Not comfortable. I'm used to complex flavors. You know, flavors that have multiple layers of depth. And so when I first got these were very simple flavors. And I complained, I was talking with a friend of mine, I complained, I'm like, these are one-note flavors. And I was really upset about it at first, because they were one-note flavors. Like, there's just one flavor, and it bothered me. It actually bothered me quite a bit. And when I was talking with a friend of mine, with a couple friends, but one guy in particular, he's like, Jason, he says, not everybody likes fancy flavors. So what do you mean? He's like, some people don't want, to have 10 flavors, pound them in the face, and have to figure out the flavor. Sometimes someone just wants to pick up a watermelon and taste watermelon. Sometimes they just want to pick up menthol and just taste menthol. They don't want to have off notes or weird notes or funky notes or complimenting notes. Sometimes they just want a simple note, a flavor. So I took that into consideration. I sat there and I thought about it, and I realized that, I remember when I first started vaping, I didn't want fancies. I picked up a couple and I really didn't like them. I've become a bit of a flavor snob. So on that, I do actually owe Chris an apology, even though I didn't say it to anybody other than a very small circle of close friends, just privately trying to figure out how to do the review. I forgot that I've been vaping for 2 years, and not everybody does. Not everybody wants what I want. And, it's one thing for me to say I don't like I don't like bananas, and I don't like licorice, But there's also something there to say that I am a flavor snob when it comes to, I like fancy combinations and twists, and I want, a mango with a slight undertone of mint, and I want to have a bit of a sparkle at the tail, and, all these fancy, that's what I like. That's not what everybody likes. So, keep in mind, these are, for the most part, they're all fairly clean. And that was the thing, is when I sat down after and I started reviewing and tasting these, I realized these are not simplistic vapes. These are clean vapes. They're very natural. There's no off tones. There's no nothing. Anyways, that was my little rant. So this is the watermelon. Oh, air holes in the bottom. And this is a very nice, like a watermelon, a very sweet, almost into the candy category, but not quite. It's a sweet watermelon. It's definitely not like a fresh, like you sometimes you get watermelon that is a really nice watery watermelon with just a slight, melody hitting at the tail, or hitting the flavor. And you can almost have to focus to taste it. This, you don't have to focus. The taste is very powerful. Not overpowering, but it's a strong flavor. You can taste it. There's no sometimes with certain fruits, and watermelon's one of them, you'll get a kind of a floral, maybe like a cherry blossom kind of aftertaste. You're not getting that here. You're getting a sweetness. Like I said, it's almost into that whole candy, but not quite into a candy vape. But yeah, very clean, very crisp. No throw off flavors, no weird tastes. So there you go. These are gonna be easy, and they're gonna be weird for me to review because, like I said, I'm used to going. I can taste a little bit of this, and I can taste a little bit of that, and I can taste a little bit of this, and these are gonna be really easy reviews in as much as they're very clean flavors. So if you're sick and tired of crazy ass flavors, people throwing together 70 and one juice that I love, and I'm not going to mention it because it's irrelevant to this, has 8 different notes to it. I've heard of some that have as many as 15 different notes. Sometimes less is more. It's a very good juice. I'm definitely going to enjoy this. But yeah, so there you go. Watermelon, eSteem e-liquid, and you can get it at eCulture Store. I'm Jay the Vaping Guy, signing off.